If you're watching this, you missed some class time on when we coded this part of our superhero. So I'm just going to show you the code without getting into a lot of explanation, just so you can get caught up. So you're going to go to your superhero character, which is the picture of you. You're going to go to, excuse me, events, when green flag clicked. Now we want our superhero to start the game in the exact same spot and be facing in the same direction. So what I want you to do is grab your superhero and move your superhero towards the upper left of the screen. I'm just going to turn that score off right now. Move your superhero to the upper left of the screen. Your X and Y values are going to adjust wherever you move your character. This will be important and helpful for us later. So the first thing we're going to do is go to motion and grab a go to X, Y block, which has adjusted to match the values of where we're at on the screen, and put that here. So every time we start the game, we'll start the game in the upper left corner. We also want to make sure that we're facing the correct direction because we're going to add a spin move here for our character, and we want to make sure that we always start the game this way and not like upside down or something like that. So you need to look at your direction arrow value right here. Mine is 162. Yours is probably a little different because remember we spun ourselves around so that it would look like we were flying. Now I'm at 158 and that's fine. I'm just going to go with that. So grab a point in direction, and then you're going to need to actually enter that value. So make sure it matches your value. I'm putting in 158. Yours might be a little bit different. Next thing we're going to do is all good games tell the people who are playing the game the rules and what they're supposed to be doing. So you're going to speak and do that. So you're going to go to looks and you're going to drag out 3 say hello for 2-second blocks and stack them on top of each other. And then the first one, you're going to introduce yourself. So, hi, I am Super Sal. The second one, you're going to tell the user what the controls are. And you're going to say use the arrow keys to move. Let's say to fly around. And the space bar to spin. Don't worry, we haven't done that yet. We're going to do that next. And then finally, we're going to have a goal in this game. We're eventually going to add some things to collect and some things to avoid. So we're going to say collect the yellow stars, but watch out for the red stars. Now you don't have to do the exact phrases I just did, but that would be good. All right, now the next thing is let's go ahead and I'm moving this around so you can see it on the screen better. Let's go ahead and code our super spin. So for that, we're going to need to go to control, and we're going to want another if-then block. And at the moment, I'm just going to put it out here. Eventually, we're going to move it into this stack, though, but this will make it easier for you to see. Go to sensing, key space press, drop that into that diamond area. We're going to leave it as the space bar, and then we need a repeat. So bring out a repeat and put that in the new if-then statement. We're going to repeat it 12 times. Go to motion. Grab the first turn 15 degrees block and put it inside the repeat. Change the 15 to 30. And then go ahead and put that in the forever block. Make sure it doesn't accidentally go into one of the if-thens. And what that should look like on your screen right now is you can see how you're introducing yourself. Each of those phrases will stay up there for 2 seconds. And then when we hit the super spin, we spin around. Last thing I want to point out is you'll notice how I'm spinning. If your spin looks something like this, in the costume area, what you want to do is take your character, take your picture, and your picture has this little crosshair in it. If you put the crosshair right into the bullseye, this is the exact center of the window of your sprite, excuse me. You'll always spin around that center point. So if you're in the center, you'll spin like this. If you like it better to put yourself outside the center a little bit, so you spin like that, that's fine as well. You can do whichever one you want. All right, good luck.